Good morning, I'm Nancy Henderson. A little bit about me, I was born and raised in Canada. My family of origin, what there is left of them, are still there, a sister and her family. I've lived in the United States for about 50 years. I was married there, raised my children there. I have two sons and a daughter. The younger son and the daughter followed me up here. The older son and his wife and children, my only grandchildren, are still in Oklahoma. And now I have two fur babies, my dog and my son's dog, who now lives with me. Because I worked in Skagit County, I had attended church down there for most of the time I've been here. Wanted to be more a part of the Bellingham community, and because I shop in this area, I had driven by the church a number of times and was intrigued by the Covenant name, and decided I wanted to check it out. Did, and I haven't left. I have learned how very blessed I am. I'm healthy. I don't have to worry about losing a job or losing my home. I've been as busy as or busier than I wanted to be most of the time. And yeah, life's good. He hasn't changed. God is still, quarantine or no quarantine, pandemic or no pandemic, God is still where He's always been. He's still always who He's always been. He's still in control. And He'll still give us opportunities to serve if we're willing. I have learned through this that I think I love this church as much or more than I ever have. You guys have just gone the 2nd, 3rd, and 15th mile to try to keep us connected and feeling still family and home. And I've loved it. I miss everybody and I want to be back here, but in the meantime you're making it very workable, at least for me. How I came to know Jesus is one of my favorite stories. When I was about 10 years old, I was invited by a schoolmate to Vacation Bible School. That summer we learned about Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And what struck me in all of that was that there had to be something very real for them to be willing to go through to face what they might have to face, the lions and the fire. And for the next 10 or 11 years, that stayed in the back of my mind. What was this thing that was so real that these guys would do that? And when I was about 21, I met someone who said that his life had been turned around, and I said, how did that happen? And he said, Jesus. And in that one word, I knew that was the real that I had been looking for. And obviously I had much to learn, but that was the start. I think for the first many years, I was mostly just learning, just trying to figure out what this was supposed to look like. At some point, I came to realize that God makes us all with individual, personalities, characteristics, gifts that kind of direct how we function in life. And I sort of felt like, I've always felt, I think, that I was kind of the servant category, the Martha, more than the Mary, which is not always a good thing, but that has played out in many, many, many different ways over the years. I've served as a Sunday school teacher, Vacation Bible School teacher, Vacation Bible School director, homeschooling mother for 13 years, administrator, facilitator of other people's ministries. Most recently, a Zoom host for 3 different groups. Thank you, Janet Russell. So it's varied with where I was and what God needed. I sort of said, here I am, here are my hands, what do you want to do with them? And many of the things I've done, I had no training for, no experience with, no particular equipping, but whatever God calls you to, He equips you to do. And that's kind of been my story. Well, this has been fun, and I hope to get to know a lot more of you through this same sort of BCC FACES thing that Jeff's putting together, and I can't wait to see you all in person.